Welcome to Jimosi podcast. So today, the court proceeding against Riek Machar and the 7 accused was adjourned because there was a written submission that was made by the defense team, that is for Machar team, that said that the court was not competent. The court that was being set up to handle the case itself, they say this court is not competent. And then they say, as per the 2018 peace agreement, the court that's supposed to handle anything, citing 2018 peace agreement, they say it's supposed to be hybrid court. And these 3 judges appointed by the Chief Justice is not a competent court. We are not going to do the case here. So that was one of the things in the submission. The second one was that Riek Machar, as a first vice president, has an immunity not to be tried for any criminal charges while still holding office. So those were the submissions. Another thing that it was a long one, you guys have listened to it. So those were the main submissions one. And then the prosecution team responded to the written submission that was being read out by Geri, but they responded orally.
By citing
verbally, so they refer to different article and whatever, but the defense team for Machar said, no, we are setting a record here for the future, and we are setting a history too. So for that reason, all these things that we have said, we need the response in writing. We are not going to accept oral transmission. And so that one of the 3 judges said, okay, it's better to go as per the request of these other teams so that everybody has it in writing, right? And which was a good thing to me.
True.
Because somebody citing article 8 point whatever, 3 whatever. Yes, you might seem like to understand when they're speaking, but after you leave the court, you don't remember those ones. But if it is in writing, you can always refer to it anytime you want.
And cross-check.
What the person is saying. So that was what they requested. They said, okay, go do a detailed one, bring it tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, September 23rd, that's what is going to happen in the morning. The prosecution team will come with the written response, give it to the judges, and one copy to the Machar lawyers, to the defense team. But again, to me, when I look at the whole case, based on the argument everybody is having, I don't see this case moving either forward quickly or moving forward in any way. Because
I think it will move forward, but the pace, it will not be as quickly as people may hope it to be.
Because the reason why I say that is because if the prosecution team come with the written response, they give it to the judge, and then the judge make interpretation and say, based on the constitution and what we are reading, this guy can actually be tried, and we can actually handle the case based on some of the constitution act that they are going to cite in that writing. You see there? But then the defense team can say, yes, that's your interpretation, but we don't believe in you as a competent, and we don't want you to handle this case. So it will be like, I don't want you, so how do you try me? You see?
Like if worse comes to worse, then they can just form the hybrid court, which is what the defense team wants to try the case. And I think why they want this case to be handled at hybrid level is because according to page 62 of the R-axis, or under sections 5.3, going down to 5.3. So it's 5.3.1, and then it goes down to 5.3.3.6.
They can go read all those.
That is page 62 and 63 of the Revitalized Peace Agreement of 2018. Some of the mandates and supremacy under the jurisdiction of the hybrid court are that the hybrid court of South Sudan shall have jurisdiction with respect to the following crimes. So the types of crimes that can be handled under that court: it's genocide, crimes against humanity, war crimes, other serious crimes under international law and relevant laws of the Republic of South Sudan, including gender-based crimes and sexual violence. And that at the beginning of this section, it says the hybrid court shall be established as an independent judicial court, and that it shall comprise of the African Union Commission to investigate and, where necessary, prosecute individuals bearing responsibility for the violation of international law and or applicable South Sudanese law committed between 15th of December 2013 through the end of transitional period.
Yeah, so if you guys want to read for yourself, go to page 62 of that PDF for the 2018 R-Axis Peace Agreement.
Yeah.
You can go read there and make interpretation for yourself.
We will leave the link in the comments.
Yes, and what I will like to recommend to South Sudanese, don't look at this case through the lenses of who's going to be wrong and who's going to be right.
Or through tribal lenses.
Yes, look at it as something that is opening your mind to learn. Because these people, the lawyers, the prosecution team and the defendant teams, are not just arguing for the sake of arguing. Everybody that said we want to proceed with this case are citing Constitution.
Yes.
So what you should do before you make your own judgment, you go to the same Constitution they're citing, you go read for yourself. The defense team are also citing the same Constitution, you go read for yourself. And if it is hard for you to make interpretation, that's why judges are there to make the interpretation.
Yeah.
And don't look at, because if you want to look at something in a certain angle, every time somebody speaks, it will only resonate with you because you want it to go that way.
Yeah.
And you will not want to listen to the other side.
Just be objective.
Yes.
And open-minded to see, okay, I am a supporter of Riek Machar, but this is what the defense and the prosecution teams are saying. And then this is what the Constitution says. Then from that, you can now get the conclusion.
Yes.
Instead of being a die-hard fan of someone, whether they are right or wrong, nakufa now.
Yes. That will be the best way, because there are a lot of things that are happening. And that's why I did not want to talk about the Constitution of South Sudan and the 2018 Peace Agreement. Because to me, they look similar, but they look different. In accounting, we have two accounting standards. One for the private and one for the public. Public are companies that are traded on stock exchange market. Private are these small ones, your local
like private entities.
So now when you are preparing the financial statement and whatever, you cannot use
like income statement.
Income statement, balance sheet, cash flow and whatever. You cannot go use the private one is called HASP to come and do for the company that is publicly public one.
Public, okay.
So you have to stick, if it is private, you stick with the private standard. If it is public, you stick with the public standard.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm saying this is because of this 2018 and the 2011 Constitution.
Yeah.
Because these people, in one angle, people are talking of the 2018 Peace Agreement. And then in another angle, they are going to the 2011 Constitution.
Yeah.
Why don't we? Because if we are going to use two separate constitutions to run this case, then it will not go anywhere. If we are sticking with 2018 Peace Agreement, then let's say we are using this standard to do the measure.
No, for now, what we have as a constitution is the 2011 Constitution, plus some amendments up and apale.
Yes.
And then the 2018 Peace Agreement is not a constitution. It's just a binding agreement to ensure that South Sudan attains peace, and it's only for the duration of the transition period. And the transition period starts from after the December 2013 civil war up to when this government will now be illegitimate, and then we go for elections.
Well, this is where I was having some small issues because we are saying this is not a competent court as per the 2018 peace agreement.
Yeah.
Then we should stick with that and leave other things. Say this one. But if we refer to the 2011 in other aspect of this case, then it means now we are going to use the two at the same time. So saying this one that prevents this one and this one does, to me, like, it's confusing.
It's confusing for the layman, that is the Jimosis and Kinasisi. But for the subject matter experts, that is the lawyers, the judges, they understand what they are doing. And then there are some parts of the 2018 agreement which were like an addition from 2011. So there are some things that will be kind of similar, but some instances will be different because this is just meant for the transition period. So like in some instances, it cannot cover things that happened prior to 2013. But then the 2011 is standard. So it goes all through until we now we rewrite the constitution. And that cannot be done at the moment. It can only be done after we change the government at the end of the transition period.
All right. So we should wait and see what the judges will say tomorrow. And if the defense team will accept that and go ahead with the competent court setup and go ahead with the case, or they will refuse totally. But what can happen if somebody refuses totally and say, no, this is not hybrid, I'm not participating?
I don't think you can. That would be like you're boycotting a court someone, right?
Yes, and that one happened in Kenya.
Yeah.
You remember when Rigathi Gachagua was being impeached?
Yes.
During break time, he left.
Yeah.
He got lost.
Did he leave or he felt sick?
No, he left and went to hospital. And then people were like, where is he? Where is he? Okay, we'll go and look for him. And then, he's sick in a hospital.
Yeah, he was suffering from cardiomyopathy.
Yes, so he went to hospital and said he's sick. And his legal team said, we are not going to participate in this case because the House, which is the Senate that was looking at the thing, said, we have to continue with the case.
Yeah.
And his defense team, the vice president of Kenya, say, no, we are not going to participate in this.
Not the vice president, the deputy president.
Yes.
Yeah. Riek was a deputy president.
Yeah. So
it's like an equivalent of the vice president.
Yes. So his defense team left. And then these other people were left.
But either way, he still got impeached, right?
Yes. So after they left, they went ahead with the case, right? And they proceed with the case and impeach him. So this is why I'm saying, yes, this is a Kenyan laws, but we have seen somewhere, this is why we always say be open-minded, look outside, don't always concentrate with South Sudan, because you can see it happen somewhere, it can always happen anywhere.
Yeah.
So when his defense team left, he was in hospital, the government proceeded with the prosecution and then was impeached.
Yeah. Like you can never boycott a court proceeding.
Yeah.
That's one thing, because it can end up being added as another offense on top of whatever you're being charged with.
Yes.
So this is why it's very important. If you are summoned by the court, you attend and then complete the proceedings and see how the case will go. But if you refuse, it's not like you are the one in charge of the court hearing.
Yes.
It's the judge's decision to determine how the case will go. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I don't think if they will walk out of the court, because if they do, then it will not be good, because it will be like now. So what do we do?
Yeah.
And all of them were referring to the Constitution of South Sudan and say South Sudan is being ruled by Constitution and nobody is above this Constitution.
Yeah.
So so that's what they are going to look at tomorrow. But we really don't know what's going to happen. Is this other team going to say, okay, you brought your response to our submission in writing, we have to go through it before we respond? Are they going to do that back and forth? Are they going to stick with that? This is an incompetent court, we don't want it. Are they going to say, okay, we need to go to direct to Supreme Court? And if they go to Supreme Court, who are going to be judges? I really don't know. But they don't want Supreme Court, they just want the hybrid court. And if hybrid court was said it will be implemented, then when will it happen? Because it's not like the government of South Sudan has been cooperative with these other bodies, the AU, the IGAD, and whatever.
East African
Yeah, these people always come, they talk, and then they leave. Nothing has been going on.
And then if you look at some of the cases, like with these regional blocks, sometimes they are not the most effective ones because people have varying issues, right? And there's usually things to do with funding, lack of cooperation from different parties. So it makes things really hard for them to do their job. Yeah, but regardless of how this case will go, they'll just see. Because in this case, you're using both the 2011 Constitution and the Revitalized Peace Agreement. And you cannot use any of them in isolation of the other. So what will happen is just to combine the best parts of each and see how to go forward with the case. Yeah, because either way, this is my personal opinion. I don't think the accused will be released without the case being finalized. And it's not in the best interest of the defense team to keep them in detention.
Yeah.
So the case just has to be completed.
That's where the problem was. In that written submission at the end of it, it said release these people today, let them go home to their families. The lawyer, yes, it's a submission, but the lawyer does not make the final conclusion, right?
Yes, yeah.
This thing is too complicated. Let the government and the opposition or the lawyers handle their thing. They will be citing constitution and we just follow from there.
And we come and look at the constitution and what it says.
Yes. But the good thing that I have liked from this proceeding is that it has opened up the country to see how laws work.
Yeah.
This issue of you trying to square things out with your friend using guns and whatever. Now you
not
see.
Helping, yeah.
You go to the court. You speak, you let your lawyers speak. And they use constitution to solve these issues instead of trying to fight.
That's why the constitution is there, right?
Yes.
Because it has all the laws that are supposed to govern the country. And who are you to be making your own laws and implementing them? You can never take, people do always take laws
and then
into
also
their own hands, but end up suffering the consequences.
Yeah, live streaming of it is what I like. So that we listen for ourselves.
Yes.
Nobody do interpretation for us. We all listen. We can take all those. We go follow the article that were cited. The whole thing is a recording. So you can always listen to it bit by bit. You pause it, you go to the 2011 Constitution, you look for that article, you read for yourself, you come back, you continue, and then you educate yourself as a citizen rather than being informed by other people of what happened in the court. They can always omit some information just to
something
fit a
that they
certain
don't
narrative.
identify with.
Yeah. But now it's being broadcast.
Yeah.
All right. So there was this aspect of the lawyer part, but I think we'll leave it for now.
Yeah.
Where it was not a writing. It was not a writing, but the defense team say that they saw a private advocate in one of the prosecution team.
As part of the prosecution.
Yes, and they say as per the Constitution, this team is not supposed to have a private person, supposed to be the government. That one we can we'll debate it next time.
Okay.
But for now, we'll just leave it there.
We can try as much as possible to throw it in tomorrow. Because I've come across the section of Constitution that a lot of people are quoting to say it disqualifies it. But that's a story for
we'll see tomorrow, because if we continue tomorrow with the case, that private advocate, and then the whole thing continue now, then it will become relevant, right? And discuss it. If it is dismissed, we can also discuss it on the basis of why it was dismissed, right?
Yes.
And what constitution part actually support that.
Yeah.
It's not about, this is what I'm saying. It's about the Constitution.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let us know what your thoughts are regarding the proceedings. We've dropped part 1. Part 2 is coming up, and we also try as much as possible to also
Throw in
upload
some few
the
analysis
day
here and
2.
there.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for Jimosi podcast. Please consider subscribing.
And thank you for the support. The growth is amazing.
Yes.